Hi class, this is Lacey Ryan and I'm doing my persuasive speech on why pit bulls are not as bad as people make them out to be. So, when I say the word pit bull, what's the first couple of words that come into your head? Vicious, social media, dog attack. If that's what popped into your head, don't worry. You're just like more than half of America or even the world, so congratulations. There's no such thing as a pit bull. That's the thing. There are so many different breeds that are considered pit bulls just because of their traits and features, including their stocky head, short muscular bodies, big eyes, kind of shorter snouts. The breeds in the pit bull category typically are the American Staffordshire Terrier, the American Pit Bull Terrier, the Old English Sheepdog or Bulldog, American Bully, Staffordshire Bull Terrier, Bull Terrier, and even a Bulldog and a Terrier. So there's even dogs in there that don't fit the typical, pit bull looks that are considered pit bulls. Bit of a history on them. These canines were brought over from the United Kingdom, specifically the Old English Bulldog, which they were used back in the 1800s to bait bulls for entertainment and money purposes. Once they were brought over to America, they were used for hunting and farming as well as family dogs. And then since then, pit bulls have been very popular with celebrities, scholars, and politicians. A whole bunch of celebrities have them, as well as politicians. So, statistics and science don't lie. Science doesn't lie. It's just a rule. So, in December of 2017, the American Temperament Test Society tested every breed of dog and determined what breed has the best temperament. Now, they didn't say, the Cane Corso has the best temperament out of all of these breeds. No, it wasn't like that, but they did give us a little bit of information on that. So out of all of these breeds, to give an examples of, I chose the American Pit Bull Terrier, the American Staffordshire Terrier, the Golden Retriever, the Shih Tzu, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and the Welsh Terrier. With this all being said, let me make sure that it's in here for you guys. The American Pit Bull Terrier. They had tested 931 of these dogs. 814 passed their temperament testing, and only 117 of them failed, meaning 87.4% passed. Pretty significant. Next is the American Staffordshire Terrier. Tested were 734. 635 of them passed, and then 108 of them failed. So still up there in the 85.5%. Golden Retriever, which this is going to be really fun for people that are like, my Golden Retriever is so much nicer than my pit bull. Yeah, okay. So here we go. This is the Golden Retriever section. Tested 813 canines. Passed 696, failed 117, 85.6%, which congratulations, Golden Retrievers. That's awesome. But if you guys don't remember just a second ago when I said the American Pit Bull Terrier had a pass rate for this behavioral and temperament testing of 87.4% passed. Golden Retrievers, 85.6. So the nicest dogs in the world aren't just the ones with super long hair and give you this fun, dopey look, because Pittys do that too. It gets better. Down here, they did not test as many Shih Tzus as the other ones, but they tested 49 of them. They passed 38 and 11 of them failed. That's 77.6% pass rate for a Shih Tzu. which I was also brought up on. Had a family dog. Staffordshire Bull Terrier, they tested 143, passed 130, and failed 13. 90.9% pass rate on a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, which it's a lot easier to show you a picture. But these dogs have the big old stocky heads and the pit bull look. They're pit bulls at a 90.9% pass rate for temperament. I can't hear that they're all so mean and blah, blah, blah. Also, we did the Welsh Terrier. It's very small on my little thing right here, but they tested 38 of them. 29 of them passed and 9 of them failed, which dropped them down to a 76.3 pass rate, which is still lower than the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. So what these numbers show is that regardless of how many dogs they tested, the pit bull breeds have the same temperament as some of the most common family dogs, if not a better temperament. This means that these dogs, which would be pit bulls, are just as good as the most common on the market or in the shelters, or the ones that you find on the street that haven't eaten in days. Pit bulls are just as good. They're good with children, they're good with other dogs, they're good with other animals, and they've just had a bad rap. My dog is currently 6 years old. Within her first 2 years of life, she had never experienced a cat. I got her introduced to a cat a couple of years ago, did perfectly fine. Didn't nip at it, didn't growl at it, nothing. Cuddled with it, let it cuddle on her, let it bite her. Didn't do anything. Same with kids. Now, any breed of dog, any breed, you always need to have an adult in the room with a kid and a dog, even a kid and a cat. I mean, it's just smart. There's so many bad things because what people don't realize is these dogs are still animals. They're still like skunks. They're still like raccoons, this, that, and the other thing. While they have lived in our homes, they have not gotten that completely out of their bloodline yet. So, needless to say, I recently got 2 kittens that you guys saw in earlier presentations, brought them home, and I mean, Izzy, my dog, does not look the happiest, but that was the first night. The first night that my cats were home with my dog, she allowed them to love on them, or allowed them to love on her. The third night, after Izzy got her surgery, they were snuggling. So please tell me a pit bull is a bad dog.